What's going on, y'all? This is the second part of my series I'm doing with the top 50 greatest albums from every region. I did the East Coast earlier today. I think I released it. Yeah, I released it yesterday. I'm doing two of them in the same day. So I'm doing this one the same day as I did the one yesterday. I'm just releasing it a little bit. I'm releasing it day by day. So I'm doing them pretty much at the same time, but I'm releasing them day by day. This is day two of this is going to be the South. For the South, I just want y'all to be known that we're not including Virginia or Kentucky. We're doing the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, Arkansas, Tennessee, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. I think I hit every single state. Florida, if I didn't say that. I know, I'm just saying we're not including Virginia or Kentucky in the South. I didn't even feel like having an argument, so I just left them two out and put them in the Midwest and the East Coast. All right? So, just like earlier, I'm gonna start with the 50 through 30. I'm gonna do the last 10. So I could do that. I'm gonna do the last 10. I'm gonna do the last 20 and be real specific, same as I did earlier. The first 30, I'm just gonna name them, and then the last 20, I'm gonna give reasons and stuff like that, if that makes sense. All right. So we're gonna start with number 50. Number 50 would be Webby Savage Life 2. Number 49 is BG Heart of the Streets 2. Number 48 is UGK Riding Dirty. Number 47 is Dat Boy Vic, The Almighty Pen. Number 46, Lil Baby, It's Only Me. 45, Maxo Cream, Brandon Banks. 44, Kevin Gates, Isla. 43, Rick Ross, Mastermind. 42, Big Crit, Forever's a Mighty Long Time. 41, Lil Wayne with The First Carter. That's 50 through 41. Now we're going to do 40 through 31. 40 is Young Buck, Straight Out of Cashville. 39 is 8 Ball and MJG, Coming Out Hard. 38 is NBA Youngboy Colors. 37 is Project Pat, Getty Green. 36, Big Crit, Cadillacita. 35 is Boosie with Bupac. 34 is Sahai the Prince with No Dope on Sundays. 33 is Kodak Black, Institution. 32 is Ludacris, Word of Mouth. 31 is BG, It's All On You. Next, we're going to do 30 through 21. 30 is Starlito with Starlito's Way. 29 is Yo Gotti with I Am. 28 is NBA Youngboy, Until Death Calls My Name. 27 is Zero with Crack. 26 is J. Cole, 2014 Forest Hill Drive. 25 is Big Crit, Forever is a Mighty Long Time. 24 is T.I. Urban Legend. 23 is Boosie Superbad. 22 is T.I. King. 21 is Jeezy The Recession. No, sorry. Yeah, 21 is Don Trip Christopher. All right. Now we're gonna get through the last 20, and I'm gonna give the reasons why. Number 20, we got Jeezy with The Recession. Fire album. Craziness is this is his number 3 on here. I'm a real big Jeezy fan, so he's number 3 on here. I think he puts out some really, really good albums every time. His first 5 projects was fire. He's fell off of making good albums. He still makes good mixtapes. His albums ain't been horrible, but yeah, number 20 is Jeezy The Recession. Number 19 is Plies, The Real Testament. It was Plies' debut. Everything on there was fire. Great, great, great album. Everything on there was fire. It got shit like 100 Years, Merkin Season, Goons Lurking. It was kind of like that old school BG type-ish street music for real. Know what I mean, and the recession was different in the way it impacted shit. It had the Barack Obama presidency on it. My President with Nas. Um, he was trying to talk about different shit. It wasn't just straight trap shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't like his first two albums was basically just straight trap shit. The recession he tried to. He had Crazy World on there. My President. He had different tracks, but I just don't think it was as good as the first two. I like when Jeezy just stay in his trap pocket. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. Number 18, Boosie and Webby with Gangsta Music. This was their first project together. A super classic. I think the next one is coming or just came out. It's coming soon or just came out. I can't wait to hear it. Super classic. I was in 8th or 9th grade when it came out. Loved it. Um, 17 is Jeezy again with the inspiration. It was the second album. Amazing, amazing project. The only skip on here was a song with R. Kelly. Every other song on here was a hit. The first four songs is crazy. Just four straight classic tracks. Back to back to back to back. The commercial tracks was fire. Except that R. Kelly shit. The Timbo shit was kind of ad too, but that R. Kelly shit really brings this project down. Um, but it had tracks on here like Dreamin', Hypnotize, Still on It, Jeezy, Mr. 17.5, Bury Me a G. Like, this project is heat, 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 heat. Number 16, we got the Carter 2, Wayne's magnum opus as far as albums go. I think his best project is Dedication 2, but that's a mixtape. That's a different classification, I guess. But Carter 2, his best project from Fly In to Fly Out, everything in between is fire. Greatest rapper alive. That's when he became one of the greatest rappers. Um, well, really, the first Carter was like his commercial emergence as far as being one of the greatest rappers. But Carter 2 is when he really took off. Um, Besides Fly In, Fly Out, and Greatest Rapper Alive, there's also Best Rapper Alive. The features on here are really good. The commercial songs was that's why it's so low. I didn't really care for Fireman and none of that type shit. Oh, but Hustler Music on here, that's one of his best commercial songs, so let me take that back. But it's not really low, it's number 16 too. The 15 above it are just incredible. 15 is Future Dirty Sprite 2. Um, it really shifted trap music because it made it where all the big artists had to put a trap song on their projects. Before, it's the second biggest trap project I think that came out as far as greatness, big, and importance. Besides TM101, they neck and neck. Um, but yeah, Future DS2 is fire. Starts off fire with the Gucci flip flops joint. Nah, I mean the Scottie Pippen disc, and then it just continues on the same trajectory after that. It was It's Future best album. It's not his best project. It's not even his top three best projects. His mixtape catalog is that crazy to me, but it is his best album. Um, Number 14, we got Kodak Black, Dying to Live. Now, why is it so high? Y'all say it's an amazing project. I'm a big Kodak fan. It's his best album by far. There's no skips on it. Top to bottom is fire. He shows his ability to be introspective. He does it on all his projects, but it's really amazing here. Testimony is fire. This Forever, Identity Theft, Take One, Transgressions, one of my favorite songs by his. Call of My Spirit is one of my favorite songs by his. Close to the Grave, From the Cradle. Could have been like, it's just fire top to bottom. The only miss on here is the song with Juice WRLD, and that's not even really a miss. It's just not for me. But I know what it was for. This shit is heat. Is heat. It might be it's one of the best for this lane of music. It might be the best album. I'm talking about with him and Young Boy and them type of niggas. Now I mean, they nice and they younger, trap style music, but more of this generation. It might be the best album from any of them. Herbo got a project up there too, but that's for the Midwest, and we'll talk about that later. Um, Next we have at number 13, we have Rick Ross with God Forgives I Don't. Best Ross project to me by far too. I know people love Teflon Don. Teflon Don was feature heavy and wasn't. The songs just weren't as good and then age as good as God Forgives I Don't. Ashamed might be Rick Ross' best song ever. Um, he has his best features on here, regardless if it's Andre 3000. Jay Z, they gave two of their best verses ever on this album. It starts off fire with Pirates. Ross' best project by far to me. Next, we'll get a number 11, which is The Minstrel Show, Little Brother, 555 Project. Just I can't say too more than just I just can't say enough about it. It was super lyrical. Shout out to North Carolina. It was super lyrical. It's probably the most lyrical album on here. Maybe there's a couple more above it that might be a little more lyrical, maybe, but I think it's the most lyrical album up here. It only didn't make the top 10 because I think the top 10 are better produced more than anything. Shout out to Fonte. He might be the South's best lyricist of all time too. All right, now we're gonna get into the top 10. Before I even do that, let me give y'all my 10 through 2. I'm gonna do number 1 on a separate video, like I did, like yeah, what I did for the East Coast. 10 through 2 is, I'm gonna give y'all 10 through 1, but I'm gonna explain why number 1 is number 1 on a separate video. 10 through 1. 10 is Boosie Incarcerated. 9 is T.I. Trap Music. 8 is Outkast ATLiens. 7 is Juvenile 400 Degrees. 6 is Scarface to Fix. 5 is Outkast Aquamini. 4 is Webby Savage Life. 3 is Project Pat Mr. Don't Play. 2 is Scarface with the Untouchable. And 1 is Young Jeezy with Let's Get It. Now let's start with number 10, Boosie Incarcerated. He was locked up. This was his best project. It was amazing. He put out such a good project while he was incarcerated. The best project to come out from a rapper in jail ever besides Tupac to me. Amazing project. What I Learned from the Streets, one of his best songs. Betrayed, one of his best songs with Webby. Just amazing top to bottom. Boosie doesn't get the love he deserves because he's not super lyrical, but he's a Southern legend. He's the streets legend. He's one of the GOATs. He had a great year this year, too. Salute to Boosie. Triple salute, know what I mean? Number 9, T.I. Trap Music. T.I.'s best project, top to bottom, in my opinion. He had a couple other albums on here, King and Urban Legend, but it's his best album to me is Trap Music. Got introspective songs, got commercial songs that are great, got everything it needs to be a great album. 24's Rubber Band Man, like Be Easy, got great commercial songs. Let's Get Away for the Women. Then, like I said, it got some of his best rapping too. The intro is fire. I Can't Quit is one of his best songs. Doing My Job is fire. I already talked about Rubber Band Man. Look What I Got. Look What I Got's one of his best songs. I Still Love You is super deep and super introspective. Long Live the Game might be his best song. 8 Ball and MJG killed they feature. Bun B and killed it. Like, it's just fire. Trap music, I can't say enough about trap music. Fire album. Next we got Outkast with ATLiens. It's crazy, they got 2 in the top 10. This is their second best project. It's just another amazing project. It got some of Andre 3000's best rapping. It's when he really became one of the best rappers of all time to most people. Two Dope Boys in a Cadillac obviously is fire. ATLiens is fire. Elevators is a great commercial track and it's still fire. Babylon is crazy. Extraterrestrial is crazy. Just amazing album. Top to bottom. Next, Juvenile 400 Degrees. It's the best album to come out of the Hot Boys era during the Hot Boys. It is the best album from any of the Hot Boys too, including Wayne. Salute to Wayne, but you don't have a better album than 400 Degrees. Juvie was talking crazy on here. One of the most influential albums is The High as a commercial track was different. Going Ride With Me is fire. Ghetto Children is fire. Follow Me Now, Uptown, Run For It. Just fire hop top to bottom. The only real features was the Hot Boys and people that was affiliated with Cash Money. And then on the remix, you had Juvie and Jay Z. Salute to Jay Z for he fucked up the Hot remix, but he learned how to rap on Southern Beats immediately after that, and killed every single one after that. That's why he's one of the GOATs, one of the top rappers of all time, because he learned how to do that. So salute to Jay, but but he had the worst feature on the album. Um, he had classic commercial tracks like "Back That Ass Up" on here too. Salute to Juvie. Next we got Scarface, The Fix. Scarface also came in with 2 albums in the top 10. That's how great he is. Um, the Fix to me is even better than The Diary. A lot of people would say it's not. It's not his best album though. His best album is coming up later. But The Fix um, was the second album I think I ever like loved. The Blueprint, Jay Z's first Blueprint was the first. The Fix was the second. Starts out perfect, safe as fire, and cold blood as fire. Guess who's back with Jay and BDC, who everyone ripped it. On My Block, great commercial track, fire, still lyrical. What Can I Do with Kelly Price? In Between Us with Nas is crazy. Kelly Price again on Heaven, just crazy features. Every song is good. 13 songs, 45 minutes, perfect album. I mean, that's exactly what I want out of a rap album. Um, Now we're gonna get into the top five. Number 5 is Outkast's best album with Aquemini. This was Andre and Big Boy both at their peak. Andre got a lot of love here, but Big Boy's at his peak too, especially on songs like Aquemini, Slump, Daughter Storytelling Part 2. Part 1 and Part 2 is fire. Spotty Adi Dope, like just fire album. Nathaniel is fire. Return of the G is 3K is one of his best verses ever, one of the hardest rap songs ever. Rosa Parks, great great commercial track. They always made good commercial tracks, and they sounded completely different than their album before it and the album before that, which was setting the trend for Outkast, which is what they continue out throughout their career. Every album sounds different. Salute the Outkast for that. Um, Number 4, we have Webby with Savage Life. Some people would say this is high, but if you was around during that time, you know how important this was. It was just amazing. Webby, Savage Life, no skips. Was that hood shit was just crazy album. G shit, How You Riding, Like That, full of that shit. The Like That with Trina was great commercial song. Then they had Gutter Bitch, Lay Your Way Back. I got that. Boosie is the only real feature on here, and I think Boosie is the only feature on the album. It's just Webby and Boosie, and it's just crazy. It really is what put them to the top. Give Me That is what really put them on a commercial path and started sending them to the top and letting the South really fuck with them. I know in VA we fuck with Boosie and Webby real hard around that time when I was in the 804, and yeah. Number 2 is Scarface, The Untouchable. Scarface, The Untouchable is one of the best albums of all time. There's not enough I can say about this either. It could have been number 1, but I'll explain why number 1 is number 1 on a separate video in a second. Scarface, The Untouchable is again, no misses. It's 14 songs. He knows how to make good albums. Scarface might have the best discography ever as far as not having no duds. The intro, Untouchable, No Warning, Southside, All Fire, Sunshine, Fire, Money Makes the World Go Round, Fire, For Real, Fire, Your Money or Your Life, Fire, Mary Jane, Commercial and Fire, Smile, Commercial and Fire, Faith, Fire. The only issue I have with this is don't have a song for everybody. If it had one song that was resonated more for like women and more commercial, I would have said this is the best Southern album of all time. And I'm going to tell you what number 1 Southern album of all time is on this next video. Thank you guys so much.